let's try and stem propagate a queen Anthurium. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Rose, my pronouns are she, her, and in this video I'm going to share a 6 months progress with you of me chopping this poor plant up to try and make it look better. Let's hop back 6 months in time. I just grabbed my queen from the bathroom. She's been struggling a little bit and this pot at the bottom feels very like there's nothing in there. So I thought we can unpot and see what is going on. Maybe she needs a little bit of attention. First, of course, we get it out of the pot to see what is happening. There's definitely some rotting in the roots here. Let's check it out. With repotting, unfortunately, I often slam the leaves into the microphone on top of the camera. Sorry. In the back of the moss ball here, you can see some very nice roots. So that is growing well. But I feel like once it gets to the soil, it doesn't like it anymore. Like here, this end. I don't know if you can see, but this is rotted. Oh, there's a lot of rot down there. Wait. No. Queenie. I don't know if you can see, because it's hard to see, but this is the stem. So it's a very, very long stem. We're gonna propagate her. I was not planning to do this, but that is how plant chores go for me. Unplanned chaos. Let me get my shears. I love that the backs of these moss poles are see-through so that you can really see what is happening with the roots. I decided to cut the big piece of stem off first. Ah. I guess we're gonna make queen babies. I'm feeling choppy today. Okay, now we're gonna pot it back up. Maybe into a more normal pot. Back in this one. Doesn't need that deep a pot now. I'm gonna try for a less deep pot. We'll see how that goes. This soil I'm throwing away. Fresh soil. Oop. I don't really know what I'm doing. I want some soil behind those roots in the moss pole, so they have something. And then we're going into the pot. Feed her in, feed her in. I also put some soil in the back behind the moss pole, both to keep the moss pole balanced and also because the roots can grow in there as well. Okay, I guess that works. It's not what I was expecting to do today, but look, I chopped the stem up. There's a piece here, here, and then the top part, which, by the way, is currently flowering. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna try it. And now we also have 2 more pieces. Actually, this might be more pieces once I'm done with it. Pieces of stem that were completely in the bottom of the pot. This is the most rooted rots, I think. That doesn't look very happy. So we're gonna pot those up as well. First, I cut off all the rotted roots and made sure that I knew which side was up. 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 I'm gonna cut this in a few more pieces, probably. Because why not? We are experimenting. Just making sure that I put them up. Okay, this already has a node, kind of. Are we chopping this one in pieces also? See here? There's a little point already. And here too. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Let's get some pots. one definitely has the nicest root system already, so I'm curious to see if that will make it grow much faster, hopefully. Okay. Now we have 5 baby queens instead of just the one. I'll be back when there is an update.
3 weeks later.
Quick update on the queen propagations because I'm seeing some things happen. Look, that also looks like a slug or a snail over here. But that point looks activated. This one was a little bit deeper in the soil, so I had to dig a little bit. But there's a point as well. Do you see it? Then there's this one. Also had to dig. Also new growth point. Go queens! It's going really well. I don't see anything on this one. And the last one, this was the first one I spotted, is I think the furthest along little point. These were propagated only less than a month ago. So that is amazing.
6 weeks later.
Quick update from the bathroom first. This is the moss pole that I propagated on. And the top cutting hasn't done anything. Actually looks pretty... Oh, don't be too rough, Rose. Apparently it is growing inside here. But thrips probably ruined that leaf. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Huh. I guess it is growing. Just not very well. But I wanted to show you this stem cutting. I don't see anything growing on. I think the eye is on the other side. Oh, wait. It is growing. Can you... Wait. Everything is going wrong. Can you see? In there. The eye is on the wrong side. So it is growing. That's awesome. And then this one is growing as well. So I'm very excited. And the ones that I have in this prop box are also all growing. Some a little bit faster than others. This one just has a little point. That one as well. This one has a tiny leaf out already. Look at that. This one has a slightly bigger leaf out already. And this one is the fastest one out of all of them. It has grown a pretty big leaf right away. Very, very cool. And yes, we are filming with the light of my kitchen, which is horrible. But I just wanted to show you the update.
1 week later.
Queen update, because look, this one has a little growth point. This one has a little leaf. Growth point. This leaf is really nice and big already. I'm working on something else maybe. And then over here, another one. It's going so well. I love it.
2 weeks later.
Oh! One unexpected one is on this sad queen, my queen on the moss pole that I propagated. I just noticed, can we see this? Will it focus on it? There's a baby leaf because I chopped this. And now there's the first new leaf in forever. That's exciting. Yay! Hopefully it will be pretty again like my one upstairs, which I'll put some footage in because it is looking so stunning. Oh my gosh, Queen Cleo is the best.
3 weeks later.
I have an awesome update for you about the queen propagation process. The ones that I cut up on the moss pole have started to grow. We have a little leaf here. Actually, it's not that little. Pretty big already. And a smaller one over on this side. So both of the stem cuttings that I left on the moss pole have started to grow. The top itself seems to try to grow, but there has been some issues. I think pest issues that block the new growth from coming out. Like here, the top has browned and died, but I'm hoping it will make another leaf soon. As always, top cuttings usually take a little bit longer to recover from a chop and then start to grow again. But once they do, the leaves might be, significantly bigger than the stem cutting ones. The ones in the prop box I'm filming with my phone because that's a little bit easier. Let's see, over on this side. So this actually says they were chopped 14th of April. It's now beginning of August. It's growing its second leaf. Back here, there's one also growing its second leaf. Wait, very delicate, but looking beautiful. And this one, 2 leaves as well. This one working on its second leaf. This was the biggest one, or the second biggest one in the prop box at least. Looking really nice. And this one, oh, they're a little bit stuck together. I'm gonna make some space. Also, I removed a slug from here just now, a little snail. Oh, and I think I killed a few. Oh, shit. That's not the queens, though. The queens are doing great. But look, label on the other side. This one is the chunkiest one, and it's growing a second leaf there as well. Very, very nice. It's going so well.
Several months later.
And now it is the start of November, meaning 6 months since the chop, and my original plant looks so bad. These are the leaves that are still left. It has not grown anything. Oh, there's actually pests on the top growth now. Wait, can we zoom in on that? This is the new growth point. So the original growth point fully died back, but this growth point is now currently covered in aphids, which I have been struggling with in the bathroom. So that's not great.
Ew.
Then we have the stem cuttings, which also grew some leaves I saw in the video. This stem cutting has shriveled up and died. I don't know if that comes across, but it's squishy. This bottom one still looks good, but I think it had some root issues because, as you can see, it's not stuck to the moss pole. Often when a plant is wobbly, when it's not rooted correctly, it can have issues. And also I think some of these roots have rotted in the moss pole. So I might take those off and try to grow it properly and maybe clean off the pests, of course. Oops, sorry, the leaves are touching the microphone. I'll try and clean off the pests on the top growth, and then maybe at some point this is gonna look nice again. Luckily, the babies are looking a lot better. This is the prop box that the babies have been living in. This one currently has 2 leaves, so it kind of stopped growing a little bit, I feel like. This one also 2 leaves. I feel like we've seen both of these before. This plant has continued growing because look, there is a 3rd leaf and nice roots growing everywhere as well. And this one has 2 as well. I think I gave the last one to one of my friends because I had so many and she didn't have a queen yet. And these are really, really fun to share because I have so many now. So that's what happened to the last one. Have you ever tried propagating your queen Anthurium? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!